Known in the boxing world as the Monster, Naoya Inoue is a phenomenon with lightning-fast hands, incredible footwork, and devastating knockout power. His training regimen demonstrates his unwavering commitment to maintaining his dominance in the ring. As he prepares for his next fight, every aspect of his day is carefully planned to boost his skills and physical conditioning. Inoue's relentless style has established him as one of the most intimidating fighters across any weight class. Even the legendary Mike Tyson has referred to him as a mean son of a B-wide. Unlike some fighters, Inoue's game isn't flashy. Instead, his dominance stems from a methodical and relentless approach to dismantling his opponents. Under the guidance of expert trainers at Ohashi Gym, Inoue masterfully blends traditional boxing fundamentals with modern strategies. His training focuses heavily on core boxing techniques, emphasizing power, accuracy, and repetition. Surprisingly, his punching power is developed through these fundamental methods rather than relying on heavy weightlifting. Inoue's day begins with aerobic exercises such as morning sprints or runs, often incorporating stair and hill workouts to build explosive endurance. The main training sessions occur in 2-hour blocks, including pad work, shadow boxing, heavy bag drills, and sparring at the gym. During these sessions, Inoue places high importance on punch precision and footwork, often practicing body shots with the punch shield. Repetition is a key element in Inoue's success, as he continuously practices slipping punches and landing body shots to perfect his timing and technique. Strength training exercises like pull-ups, battle ropes, and sledgehammer swings help to build upper body power while maintaining his speed and agility. However, Inoue's real strength lies in his footwork. His agile lateral movement and relentless repositioning allow him to control the distance between himself and his opponent, preventing them from exploiting gaps or creating offensive openings. His swift movements keep him safe under pressure and position him perfectly for counterattacks. His ability to generate sharp angles with just a slight sidestep has been crucial in many of his victories. This refined yet powerful footwork is the foundation of his tactical approach, effortlessly blending offense and defense. Inoue maintains control of the fight by constantly adjusting his posture and positioning, making it difficult for opponents to land clean shots. If you're a boxer, take notes and study Inoue's technique. He uses his opponent's strikes to his advantage, stepping out of reach and setting himself up for a counterattack. This tactical approach, known as taking away the punch, is key to his success in managing the momentum of the fight. His footwork, combined with his impeccable timing, allows him to seamlessly glide out of range or shift to the side just before a punch lands. This quick, precise movement not only neutralizes his opponent's attacks, but also sets up perfect opportunities for counterstrikes. Thanks to his swift and purposeful mobility, he rarely takes direct hits, consistently staying ahead of aggressive opponents. His counters are extremely dangerous due to the precision and timing he brings to every strike. A key element of his counterattack game is the check hook. By baiting his opponent into reacting to his jab, he avoids pulling back too far. Instead, he uses his footwork to stay close enough to launch a follow-up strike, landing a deadly check hook with perfect timing. To master boxing, it takes more than just building a solid foundation through hard work. One must develop and refine a unique fighting style. Inoue's relentless body shots have earned him a reputation for dismantling opponents, and many of his knockout victories come from his surgical precision. He often starts by breaking down his opponent's defense with headshots or feints, creating openings for strikes to the midsection. A signature move in his arsenal involves a jab to the head, quickly followed by a precise liver shot. This tactic keeps his opponents off balance, constantly second-guessing his next move. move in an unpredictable rhythm. As the fight progresses, his relentless attack wears down his opponents, draining their stamina and willpower. Few can withstand the barrage of perfectly placed strikes and punishing body shots. In September 2024, Inoue extended his reputation by defeating TJ Deeney in a thrilling match, delivering a brutal combination of body blows and hooks in the 7th round. The relentless assault left Deeney in pain, struggling to stay on his feet, prompting the referee to stop the fight. Inoue's excellence in close quarters combat sets him apart. Instead of relying on clinches to slow the pace, he uses his forearms and elbows to control his opponent's arms, maintaining constant pressure. This sophisticated technique, known as framing, sets up devastating uppercuts and hooks that often lead to knockouts. Despite competing in the bantamweight division, Inoue delivers punches with such power that it feels like a heavyweight is landing blows. A standout aspect of Inoue's close quarter style is his seamless ability to transition from defense to offense with remarkable skill. He effortlessly deflects incoming punches using his gloves.
Was a great performance from TJ, and yeah, it caused Inoue a few problems at times, and picked up a few rounds, which not many people can do. So yeah, I thought it was a great performance from TJ, and I knew he still showed his class. I think he was going to come home strong, but it was an incredible effort and a shame that his body gave out on him.
All while setting up a powerful counterattack. This smooth transition allows him to maintain relentless pressure on his opponents, ensuring that he's never exposed to danger. Unlike many fighters who depend on large head movements or stepping out of range, Inoue relies on subtle shifts to dodge punches, preserving his balance and staying ready to strike at any moment. Inoue also incorporates advanced techniques directly into his training. While many fighters refine their defensive strategies through trial and error, Inoue employs a method called framing, where he uses his forearms to control his opponent's arms in close quarters. This tactic prevents the opponent from recovering, leaving them vulnerable to uppercuts and other strikes. Inoue has mastered the art of gently manipulating his opponent's defense, shifting their guard with precise movements before delivering a...
Inoue deserves to be in a power. Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But it's okay. That's boxing. You're supposed to take from the greats.
Crushing blow. These nuanced maneuvers create opportunities where others might see none, turning even the most guarded fighter into an easy target. From 2019 to January 2023, Inoue held the WBA Super, IBF, and Ring Magazine Lineal titles. He also secured the WBC and WBO belts between 2022 and 2023. Known as the Monster for his devastating punches and relentless aggression, Inoue is widely regarded as the top super bantamweight in the world and one of boxing's elite pound-for-pound fighters. Notably, he is the only Japanese boxer to ever claim the #1 spot in the Ring's rankings. On November 7th, 2019, Inoue faced the legendary Nonito Donaire, a 4-weight world champion, in the highly anticipated final of the World Boxing Super Series in Saitama, Japan. The fight was intense, with both fighters showing tremendous resilience and determination. In the end, Inoue emerged victorious by unanimous decision. Now, let's take a deeper dive into Inoue's boxing style. We will break down his techniques and abilities to uncover the secrets behind his remarkable skills. By doing so, we will highlight the most dangerous aspects of his game and reveal the traits that elevate him to superstar status in the world of boxing. Inoue has developed a unique training technique to enhance his strength. Instead of relying on the traditional wood-chopping exercises, he uses a heavy hammer to strike a tire repeatedly. This unconventional workout is incredibly effective for building raw power, offering a great alternative for boxers looking to improve their overall conditioning. It also provides a comprehensive workout for the upper body and promotes general health and fitness. In addition, Inoue incorporates battle ropes into his training regimen. This dynamic workout engages the entire body, offering boxers a specialized routine that focuses on enhancing strength, endurance, and overall physical conditioning. The battle rope exercises help boost both muscular power and cardiovascular stamina, making them ideal for boxers looking to elevate their overall fitness levels. Fighters can achieve significant improvements in power, endurance, and overall athletic performance, even if they compete in a lighter weight class. However, don't be misled. His strength training routine tells a completely different story. Known as the Monster, he earns this nickname for a good reason. He exceeds expectations by incorporating strongman-style movements into his workouts, a grueling exercise that engages the entire body. This method involves throwing heavy objects, like stones, into the air with explosive force, a task that demands immense strength and coordination. It's particularly beneficial for boxers, as it works the whole body while emphasizing balance and explosive power. In addition to his physical strength, Naoya Inoue's dominance in the ring can be largely attributed to his rigorous aerobic conditioning. This key aspect of his training allows him to push his physical limits and perform at an elite level, showcasing his relentless drive and commitment to the sport. His unyielding work ethic and intense workouts embody the fierce determination that earned him the title, the Monster. Inoue's training also includes high-intensity sprints, which are specifically designed to mimic the short bursts of energy needed in boxing. These sprints are crucial for refining his precision and devastating punching power in the ring. Fighters looking to boost their explosive endurance often rely on stair sprints or hill sprints as an essential training technique. This intense workout involves rapid uphill sprints or stair climbing, followed by brief recovery periods. It's a tough but incredibly effective way to improve both endurance and strength, ensuring peak performance when it counts. Given Inoue's exceptional speed and agility, it's no surprise that he frequently integrates these challenging sprint sessions into his regimen. He also incorporates resisted sprints, where he sprints through sand battling the added resistance imposed by his coach. This demanding drill helps build stamina, strengthen muscles, and enhance overall performance. Meanwhile, the new owner of the ring and its properties has promised to deliver the biggest boxing schedule in history this year. A major announcement on Tuesday confirmed this, marking a positive step forward. The Ring magazine has revealed that Turki Alik is in active negotiations with some of the biggest names in boxing to secure major fight deals for 2025, potentially extending into future years. 16 top-tier fighters, including champions like Canelo Alvarez, Teofimo Lopez, Naoya Inoue, and Jai Opaya, are currently in direct talks with Alal Sheikh, the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority. Sheikh is also the mastermind behind Riyadh Season, a major entertainment event, and is working with Ring Magazine and SNK Corporation, the creators of the upcoming fighting game Fatal. Fury City of the Wolves is teaming up to host an event featuring some of the world's top boxers, who will compete on the first ever Ring Magazine cards of 2025. These cards will be named after the highly anticipated new game, which Ring Magazine revealed on its social media channels this past Tuesday. 6 of the top 10 fighters on the Ring's pound-for-pound list are currently in negotiations with Alik or already confirmed for bouts scheduled during the first half of the year. However, 2 notable names, Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol, are not part of the 16 fighters in talks with Alik. The reason for their absence is that both are already set for a highly anticipated rematch on February 22nd. In this clash, Beterbiev will defend his ring title and undisputed light heavyweight crown in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. On January 24th, Naoya Inoue will defend his ring and undisputed 122-pound titles against Ye Jun Kim in Tokyo. Widely regarded as the number 2 pound-for-pound fighter, the 4-division champion is also laying the groundwork for future bouts alongside Alik and his team. This past weekend, Canelo Alvarez made a notable appearance at the Ring Awards in London, drawing attention across various media platforms and YouTube channels. But his presence wasn't just for show. Behind the scenes, the 4-division champion and current unified super middleweight title holder is negotiating a major multi-fight deal with one of boxing's biggest names. One of the most highly anticipated matchups on the horizon for Alvarez is a potential clash with the undefeated 4-division champion Terrence Bud Crawford. According to Ring, both fighters held separate meetings with Alik over the weekend to discuss not only this exciting matchup, but also other potential future fights. Crawford, who currently holds the Ring's top spot at junior middleweight and ranks 3rd on its pound-for-pound list, has expressed interest in facing Alvarez for the coveted 168-pound crown. Jai Opaya, the reigning Ring and IBF Cruiserweight Champion, has become a regular presence in Riyadh. The undefeated fighter from Sydney is now entering negotiations that could lead to an attempt to unify the Cruiserweight division and claim the title of Undisputed Champion. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez's future remains somewhat uncertain, but the two-division champion and current Ring WBO Junior welterweight title holder is actively strategizing for big opportunities and pivotal moments in his career. In the meantime, Naoya Inoue will defend his World Junior Featherweight title against South Korea's Jae-jun Kim. This follows the withdrawal of his initial opponent, Sam Goodman, who was scheduled to fight the undefeated Inoue on December 24th. Unfortunately, Goodman suffered an eye injury during sparring just days before the match, leading to the need for a new opponent. After a recurrence of his injury, Goodman was forced to withdraw again, creating an opportunity for Kim, ranked 21st as of February 2nd. At 32 years old, Kim currently holds the 11th spot in the WBO rankings, though he is not listed among the top 15 in the WBC, WBA, or IBF standings. Despite this, it is expected that Naoya Inoue's 4 championship belts will not be on the line during this fight at Japan's Araki Arena. Inoue, at 31, is the heavy favorite to retain his titles with ease. On the other hand, Kim has not faced top-tier competition throughout his 12-year career and suffered a decisive defeat against Rob Diesel in an 8-round bout in 2023. Kim's most recent win came last May when he stopped Rakesh Loeb in the 5th round. Meanwhile, Inoue, nicknamed the Monster, was last seen in action in September, where he dominated TJ Dekny, winning by stoppage in the 7th round and successfully defending his 2nd undisputed title. Inoue posted on social media expressing gratitude to Chairman H. Yuki Ohashi for securing an opponent on such short notice. With less than 2 weeks left before the fight, he apologized to his fans, vowing to give his best performance on January 24th. Inoue's previous achievements include unifying the bantamweight division, where he held all major belts, and winning by TKO in the 6th round against Luis Neri in May 2024. He also secured a dominant 10th round knockout against Marlon Tapales in late 2023 to unify the 122-pound titles. Kim enters this fight on the back of a dominant 5th round TKO over Rakesh Loeb in May 2023 and a 1st round stoppage of John Bassan in July 2023. However, he is recovering from a majority decision loss to Rob Diesel in April 2023. Team Inoue has quickly secured a new challenger for Naoya Inoue's 3 world titles. 32-year-old South Korean boxer Yun Kim. Kim will face Inoue in just 13 days on January 24th. A major concern for fans is not only that Kim is relatively unknown, but also that he is being allowed to fight for Inoue's titles despite not being ranked in the top 15 by any of the 4 major sanctioning bodies. Beyond this, Kim is seen as a substitute for Inoue's original opponent, Sam Goodman, who wasn't well received by fans. Inoue's camp appears to have taken a page from the Rocky playbook, picking an underdog with little recognition or ranking to challenge for 3 world titles. While such a decision might make sense for a non-title match, fans are disappointed that Inoue's team has chosen an opponent with so little prominence for a title fight. This choice is discouraging, as it deprives top contenders in the division, who have patiently awaited their chance, from competing for Inoue's belts. When Naoya initially chose Sam Goodman, fans showed little excitement, dismissing it as a predictable mismatch. Goodman, known for his technical abilities but lacking knockout power, was expected to be overpowered by Inoue. However, compared to Kim, Goodman was a much more viable contender, as Yun Kim had been defeated by journeyman Sam Diesel just 2 years ago. Naoya Inoue, one of the brightest stars in boxing, has already established himself as the undisputed champion in 2 weight divisions. He has claimed all 4 major bantamweight titles and the super bantamweight titles in 2023 and 2024. His knockout streak, which began in 2019 with his victory over Nonito Donaire, continued last year when he stopped both Luis Neri and Paul Butler. Top Rank, Inoue's promoter, plans to bring him back to the United States, potentially in April, to face another undefeated fighter, Alan David Picasso, if Inoue wins his January fight. Bob Arum of Top Rank shared with Sky Sports, "After this fight, we expect to bring Inoue to the US to fight in Las Vegas against Picasso, a talented Mexican fighter. It's going to be a great matchup." Inoue's rising challenge is the talented Japanese WBC bantamweight champion, and Arum plans to match Inoue against him later this year. Arum also intends to bring Junto Nakatani to the US to fight on the same card as Inoue. If both Inoue and Nakatani win their fights, which will likely happen in April, they could face each other for the 122-pound title in Japan at the Tokyo Dome, said Arum. That would be the biggest fight in the history of Japan. That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. What's your take? Was this a legitimate setback, or is there more going on behind the scenes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the latest boxing drama, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Knockout Updates. Turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of action, and check out our other videos. Until next time, stay tuned and stay passionate.